The pathology of truthfulness. What if we always told the truth? Imagine a world where every chat, every dating app, and every Zoom meeting turns into a battlefield, with truth as ammunition. Welcome to Crazy Maybe, the channel that takes impossible scenarios, blends them with science, and serves them up with a side of memes. What if we were forced to always tell the truth? No more little white lies, no "I'm almost there" when you're still in bed, no fake laughs at your boss's jokes, and definitely no "I love it" when you're actually dying inside at your friend's new tattoo. Truth becomes the new default. Globally, from now on, no one can lie, not even by omission. Politicians, influencers, your ex, all brutally honest. And you? You just told your barista you hate oat milk and that their mustache makes you uncomfortable. Awkward. Welcome to Truthland. Lies. The anatomy of a superpower. Lying isn't just a bad habit, it's an evolutionary survival tool. According to psychologist Bella DePaulo, we lie once or twice a day on average, and those are just the lies we're aware of. Lying helps us bond. Great dinner, Mom. Avoid conflict. No, your baby is adorable. Or survive socially. I totally watched your 27-minute reel. In other words, lying is not just tolerated, it's baked into our survival instincts. But if every human was struck by a divine truth-only curse, it'd be like replacing sugar with salt in every recipe on Earth. Chaos, heartburn, and a lot of ruined friendships. Side effects of forced truth. Some people already feel compelled to be radically honest, like they've caught the truth flu. And sure, especially among younger folks, expressing one's thoughts clearly and boldly can feel empowering. "I'm just being honest," they say, right before detonating a social grenade. But here's the thing, blurting out emotions without filtering them doesn't make you more authentic, it just makes you emotionally constipated in reverse. You're not digesting what you're feeling, you're ejecting it like a psychological vomit cannon. Real honesty involves processing the feeling, understanding it, and then expressing it in a way that respects both you and your listener. But for many, that emotional digestion seems like too much effort, so they skip the think part and go straight to the say whatever comes to mind part. It's like activating your body's waste system without going through digestion, just spewing raw emotion all over people and calling it truth. In the end, it's not about being less honest, it's about being honest responsibly, like switching from throwing bricks to building bridges. Science check. Could this really happen? While there's no virus that makes everyone honest yet, looking at you 2045, there is a neurological condition that mimics this world, frontotemporal dementia, especially when it hits the orbitofrontal cortex. People with damage here often lose their social filter and say brutally honest things without realizing they're being inappropriate. Then there's the radical honesty movement, created by psychologist Brad Blanton. Followers believe lying makes us sick, literally, and that being 100% honest will heal you. Though spoiler alert, it may also get you uninvited to your cousin's wedding. What would happen to society? In a truth-only society, job interviews would be wild. "Why do you want to work here?" "I don't. I just need the money, and you had snacks." Relationship dynamics? Total meltdown. "I said I was fine, but I'm actually not fine, and also, your mother annoys me." Marketing would collapse overnight. Goodbye Photoshop, fake testimonials, and every before and after cream ad ever. Politics? Oh boy, campaigns would sound like, "Vote for me. I have no idea how to fix this mess, but I really like microphones." But on the upside, trust would skyrocket. Once we adjust to the new honesty chaos, maybe we'd finally build deeper, more meaningful connections. Or we'd just all live alone in caves, texting each other passive-aggressively. Who knows? Truth tip and meme break. Truth tip of the day. If you're going to be brutally honest, try starting with something soft like, "Look, I love you, but your lasagna tastes like emotional trauma." Bonus. Studies show people are more likely to accept criticism if it's sandwiched between compliments. So, "You're smart, you messed this up, but I love your sweater." Boom. Delivered. Meme moment. Picture of honest Abe Lincoln texting, "I cannot tell a lie." Underneath, Abraham Lincoln would be terrible on Tinder. So, dear humans balancing between truth bombs and social survival, remember this: full-on honesty might reduce drama, but it'll boost tissue sales. Maybe the key is to season your truth, enough to bring flavor, not so much it burns your friend's eyebrows off. Historic truth gag parade, Diogenes versus Alexander the Great. The philosopher was sunbathing naked. Alexander approached, asking if he could do anything for him. Diogenes: yes, move, you're blocking my sunlight. Zero lies, maximum sass. Alexander laughed. Athenian Twitter would have exploded. Oscar Wilde at US Customs 1882. Agent, do you have anything to declare? Wilde: nothing except my genius. No lies, just maximum drama. The customs line never recovered. Winston Churchill versus Bessie Braddock, 1946. She: sir, you are drunk. Churchill: and you, madam, are ugly, but I shall be sober in the morning. The House of Commons, silent, then erupting in awkward coughs and snorts. Mark Twain and the Press, 1897, newspapers. Twain is dead, Twain. The reports of my death are greatly exaggerated. Still, the cleanest truth meme clapback in history. The takeaway: when truth is delivered with style, wit, and just a pinch of irony, it becomes legend. And yes, it goes viral. If this trip through the sincerity syndrome made you laugh, think, or delete 3 risky voice notes, smash that like button, subscribe to Crazy Maybe, and hit that bell icon. Next time, we might explore what happens if gravity stops replying to our DMs. Till then, speak your truth, but do it with flair.